I used to think failing 100 times would make me stronger, but it just made me tired. I'm not talking about the kind that gets fixed after a sleep. I'm talking about the kind that keeps you awake at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering if maybe you're just not good enough. I remember sitting in a classroom, staring at a failing grade on a paper I poured my soul into, feeling the entire room judge me for being the one who wasn't smart enough. It wasn't just the grade, it was the realization that my best effort was someone else's baseline. I still remember standing in front of the class for a speech I practiced for weeks, only to forget everything at the moment people started looking at me. I remember hearing everyone's laugh. I remember wishing I'd never open my mouth again in front of everyone. And the strange thing about moments like that is that everyone else forgets them. You don't. Years later, you still remember exactly how it felt. I remember there was someone I have liked for years, and every time I try to say it, my throat closes up, and I watched her laugh with someone else, while me staring at the ceiling wondering why saying 3 words feels harder than any exam. And that kind of silence sits indifferent, because it's not rejection, it's regret for all the chances I have deleted myself. I thought, as I get older, things will become easier. But they didn't. I spent 2 years preparing a project, I skipped birthdays, I skipped parties, I quit games, I quit everything just for that competition and told myself, this is the thing that proves I'm not a failure. But I just got disqualified in the first round. And that's when something inside me broke. Because failing once hurts, but failing the thing you sacrificed everything for makes you question whether efforts even means anything anymore. Actually, nobody talks about what happened after that. The quiet ride to home, the silence of room, the guilt in eyes, the moment you realize the future you imagined isn't happening. You don't cry. You just sit there, trying to figure out what you're supposed to do and what is actually happening. So I looked for another path. I launched a freelancing gig and got 0 client. Started dropshipping and lost my saving. Sent messages that never got replies. Built apps nobody used. Made cold calls until my own voice started sounding like a stranger. It all felt like I was running as hard as I could and somehow standing completely still. Then came YouTube. And honestly, that one hurt differently. Because when you upload a video, you're not just posting content, you're posting hope. You spend hours planning it, creating it, editing it. You convince yourself that maybe this is the one that works out. Then you wake up the next day and keep staring at the video, which got only 100 views. And the worst part wasn't the views. The worst part was realizing no one even cares about your efforts. And after enough failures, something starts changing inside you. Not all at once. Slowly, you stop getting excited when opportunities appear. You stop wondering about the results. You stop checking your phone with hope. And when people ask how life is going and you learn how to smile without actually answering, you become exhausted in a way that's hard to describe. Not exhausted from failing, exhausted from starting over again and again and again. There was a point where I genuinely thought maybe some people are born to win and some people are born to watch. Maybe I was born to watch. But something strange happened after the 99th failure. I stopped being afraid of failing. Not because it stopped hurting. It still hurts. Some losses still stay with you. Some memories still show up at 2 a.m. But after failing that many times, I realized something. Most of my failures didn't hurt because I lost. They hurt because I kept thinking the next achievement would fix the doubt I carried inside me. It never did. But I didn't survive 100 failures to let the 101st one decide who I am. And now when life knocks me down, I don't ask, what's wrong with me? I ask, what's next? Because after surviving 100 failures, you stop seeing failure as the end. You start seeing it as the price of becoming someone who refuses to quit. And if you're carrying your own list of failures right now, maybe this is the sign you needed. Not to feel motivated. Not to feel inspired. Just to try one more time. And if you want to be around people who are still fighting, still building, still refusing to quit, I'm opening a Discord community very soon. And if you are interested for it, then just comment, I'm ready, and don't forget to subscribe to get future updates.